I'm tired of all the snowflakes, or as that is called today, the people who go after you on Twitter for basically anything. The people who can't take a joke. You know what I mean? We've all heard of that term, right? Okay. How many of you watch Family Guy? Perfect. That's an okay amount. Would you agree that, like, when you watch Family Guy, that everyone gets made fun of equally?
Yes.
Like, when you
Yeah.
when you see Family Guy, there's a joke about if there was an ideal room of people to watch Family Guy, it would be you throw a black guy in there, a white guy, an Asian, an Arab, all races, a homosexual, a heterosexual, a bisexual, somebody that's transgender. Moving on, like you can throw in a vegan, you can throw in a feminist, all these different areas of life that, you know, they're everywhere, and it's kind of hard to explain, but when I mean everyone gets made fun of. And what happened recently is a bunch of politically correct people threatened the writers of Family Guy that they're going to sue if they don't stop making gay jokes. And it, to me, doesn't make a lot of sense. And I know it sounds bad because I'm basically standing up here saying, bring back gay jokes. Like, that's not what I mean. The beauty of Family Guy is that everyone is supposed to be not safe. When you watch it, you're not going to be like, well, I'm not going to get made fun of. Like, if you have a big forehead, they'll probably make fun of it. Like they had an episode about horses, and they made fun of horses for no reason. And that's one thing that I think needs to exist in this society, because everybody today, if we keep dumbing down like the edgy comedy of the world, then nothing's like everything just seems a little nerfed out and just blatantly like just pussy. Do you know what I mean? Now, I hope that doesn't come off as, bad, but there's people that agree with me out there, and some of these tweets I'll read, these very popular tweets actually, I think they prove my point for me. And so basically it says new culture, new rules. Okay, so who makes these rules that everything has to be more like nerfed out and, safe? And it says Family Guy will no longer make gay jokes that are deemed as politically incorrect after producers are threatened to enter a lawsuit. Now, somebody tweeted, or not subtweeted, it's like quoted. It's like the tweet above it with the tweet underneath it so you can like see the person's reaction. And it says, part of the fun in Family Guy is they made fun of everybody equally. And that got 50,000 retweets and 196,000 likes. And that was what, 12 days ago. So it's probably well over 250,000 likes and probably maybe 100,000 retweets, I would say. But more people would agree because I screenshotted this the day it was tweeted. And somebody else responded to that tweet and says, exactly, they make fun of every gender, orientation, religion, race, or even any effing type of mammal. Just a mammal, they'll make fun of it. They go after a lot of different things that are out there. They'll make fun of a meerkat in one episode for no, like, it's just the humor they pull of anything. And I think it's creative, but the person continued and says, their jokes allow you to let your guard down and empower you to own who you are by lightening the tone of adversity to make it easier to face. So basically they're saying it lets you kind of put your mind at ease and take off your mandatory 2019 politically correct cap, if you see what I mean. But this tweet is probably the most important to me because it proves the point exactly, because these people who went after the writers, Seth MacFarlane, they're not gay at all. They're straight. And I think, like, why are you speaking on behalf of gay people when you're not? Like, they interviewed one guy and he says, I'm straight, but I just think, I should do something for the gay community. And you can see what he's saying. He's trying to be nice and defend them. But I have a best friend that's gay at home, and I don't have any problem with him. We're best friends, really, and that never comes into the conversation, and it's a good relationship and friendship. But I would never speak on behalf of his community, like the homosexual community, because that's not my place to speak. So one, why are these people speaking for them? And two, this guy kind of confirms it for them. He says, I'm gay. Family Guy is my favorite TV show. I really, really, really hate this. Like, hate is a strong word. So he'll continue in saying, being able to laugh about literally everything is the best part of the show and why it's so badly needed. Don't ruin that. If he's saying it's needed and don't ruin that and he's gay, I think that it's safe to say that nobody should be, well, at least the gays should, there should still be jokes, because they're not going to make a joke about, I can't walk up to Mitch here and be like, hey, you know what I'm going to say. But I can't do that because that's too blatant and that's too obvious, and you'd get eaten alive, which rightfully so, you should, in today's culture, if I just walk up to someone and say something so horrible. But the thing about Family Guy is, they don't do just blatant hate. They don't do that. They make, like, you guys know the person from Family Guy, Bruce, the one that talks like this, and they have like a very elaborate personality for him, and they make stories rather than jokes that have humor in it that pertain to gays. But then they'll turn around and make one about the Asian dude in the corner. So the Asian dude over here can't laugh at the gay person because the gay person just got made fun of, because now the Asian dude's getting a joke on him, and now someone who's a feminist is getting a joke on them, and it's all supposed to be a circular just laugh around all races and all cultures. So I think as a call to action, if you're going to, maybe watch Family Guy or continue to watch, or if you're thinking about stopping, don't stop watching, because I think that it's important to have some edgy comedy left in the world, because without that, the world would just be very pussy. Thank you.